This conference
Yeah,
will now
I
be
just
recorded.
started. Fine, all good. So now you can see to that from that last session, we just created some representative names and we just classified into the different highest, what is it, units range wise. Okay, fine, clear. And today we will see to that some more presentations with what is it, flow charts and then mappings and then how to interact with multi datas. Okay, fine. So let's start our session. I hope some few people has done that from last class assignment work. The name or one is um, Kirti, I guess. Okay, Kirti, and one more student name is Alia. So one, I'm just get only the two people names from here in our WhatsApp group. What about that others? And not received any your working things and all. Everybody please come into that chat window and let me know that why you couldn't able to done that work, any issues in that softwares or something else. Okay, fine. Don't make it till the last time. Okay, fine. Because the things will not be work if you go for weekend. Okay, so that moment, what is that? The concepts can make mistake or something. You never used to get that output. It feel little difficult. Okay, it's just a small work. Just wait. Yeah, fine. Okay, fine, fine, perfect. And then make it what is that? From everyday work, try to complete in that time once our session is get completed, or make it from tomorrow, or that means from next day or something else. Okay, so make don't make any what is that pending works and all. Okay, fine. Fine, fine. So try to fix up that, install that software, and start work with that all the activity files which I sent it in our WhatsApp group. Okay. So fine, all good. So let's start our session. Fine, clear. And then here we'll just come back to that our design work here. Okay, right. So this is that work which we done it. So we find it that the toppest person in that unit wise. Okay, right. It is not in unit price. I'll just start that work here. Okay, I'll just mark it as session number 3. Okay, to find highest sales representative in region wise. This is what we started from last session. So based on that column, we done it under unit. Okay. So based on that unit wise, we just differentiated. Okay. So from that central region, Alex is the toppest person. Okay. And then from east region, Richard is the toppest person. And same similar kind for the west, James is the toppest person. Okay, fine. So we just classified into that region wise. Okay. Now you can also find that who is that toppest in that unit price also. Okay, you just remove that particular column, you can add it in that rows sections, so that moment it will get redesigned, and we can also find that the people who are in that unit price. Okay, this is the first task which we done it from that last session. And I'll just take the copy here and paste it on. Okay. To find that highest sales representative, what is that region wise using unit price. Okay, right. So I will let you know that. So still one more we have that third point we have that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just drag that units and I push into this particular cell. Okay, this portion is nothing but you can able to remove that values here. Okay, so I just removed that sum. Now I'm going to drag this unit price amount, you just add it into that rows column. Okay, so the moment you can see to that it will be get differentiated. Okay, so it's differentiated with central and Now the Matthew is the toppest in that unit price. So again, you can want that what is it in ascending order from the unit price from the left hand side. You can see to that some ascending order. What is that? One small logo can you able to find it off. Okay. So sorted ascending by sum of unit price within representatives. Okay. So now here you can see to that for unit price who is the topper. Matthew is the topper. Okay, right? And then for unit price for the east region, Suzanne is the topper. And then James is the topper in that west, as what I'm talking about as unit price. Okay, got it clear, right? Is it clear for everyone? Okay, I just removed that unit column. I just added that unit price. Okay, this is just removing that fields and applying into that another fields and checking that what is it for price wise who is the topper. Okay, right? Is it clear? Hello, is it my voice is clear? Is it can you understand that how to remove that particular what is that fields and how to apply that? Is it clear? Fine, good. Yes, done. Yeah, perfect. Now, so let me know that one more thing. Okay, so I want to know that here you can see that I have unit, and then here you can able to find that unit price for one unit. Okay, right? So think about that. I have that unit, and to create user defined field. Okay, right? So do you understand that user defined field, or you can also call it as column. Okay, I'm going to create my own column now. Okay, already we have that unit column and unit price. We have to suppose to create my own column, that is that name can be called as calculated field. It is okay, right? So what is meant by calculated field in the sense, so we are going to create my own field with some action, some app, what is that, operators like multiplications and plus operator sum. Okay, those type of things. Okay, so from the left hand side you can see that unit price and units. So these two fields which it is already it is available in that excel, that means as a data set. Okay, we are going to create my own fields. Okay, that is what user defined field or columns. Okay, right? So how to create one what is that column wise. Okay, so now what is my target, I'm going to make the total amount example. Okay, so the total amount is that one field name. Total amount is equals to, I'm going to do that multiplication of unit into what is it, unit price. Okay, right? So from last we done it, what is that for unit wise who is the topper, and today we just done it for unit price wise who is the topper. Okay, right? But I want to do that multiplication of this unit into unit price, who is the topper. Okay, got it clear? That is what we going to create, and we going to do that. What is that name can be called as summarize. I'm going to do that summarize some fields. I'm going to calculate by ourselves. Okay, right? So let's start how to create one what is that user defined field or columns. Okay, from here, from the left hand side you can see that I'll just remove that unit price. So this also is very very important. Okay, you just check removing the field, and after you just check with that, I'll remove that unit price sections. Okay, so let me, so that moment from the left hand side we can call it as a measures. This hash symbols can be called as measures, and this letters a b c you have to supposed to call it as dimensions. Okay, fine. So the top the things can be called as dimensions, and this is what a measures. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to create one calculated my own field I need to create. So place a cursor in that location. Here from that bottom of the space you can see that, place a cursor and do the right click. Then you can find that name can be called as create calculated field. Okay, fine. So if you just click on this create calculated field, it will ask that what name you want to suppose to add for that particular column. Okay, right? So in that notepad and just created, this is we done at our last work. Okay, so total amount, so total amount is equals to unit into unit price. So this is what I'm going to create it now. Okay, so I'm going to give that name can be called as total amount. If you give the capital letters, no, or nothing wrong in that, but sometimes don't give space between that user creating columns. Okay, sometimes it will work. It never used to make any mistake, but sometimes try to avoid to give that space between that word like total amount. If you want, you can able to use underscore also for differentiating that words. Okay, fine. So I just added that what is that total underscore amount I just added here. From the below the sections you can see to that, okay, the below the sections you just drag that whatever that what is it fields if you want. Okay, right, so whatever the fields if you want to work with that you can just drag it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these units, you just push into that location, just drag it. Or what I'm going to do, if you want to type you just type it, no issues, both are correct. Okay, if you want to drag you can drag, or if you want to type, if you want to you can type that content, that means a particular column. So I'm going to take as units. After that what I want to do, I want to do that multiply. Okay, multiplying that values here. I'm not completed my code, I'm not completed my formulas. So from the below you can see to that it is telling that the calculation contains error. Yeah, I'm not completed yet. I'm going to pick up that unit price sections. You just leave off. Okay. So now I'm not getting that any errors. Okay, fine. So whenever if you are creating any formulas, so that moment in below sections, if it is gives error, okay, right? You can't able to create that our own fields. You need to get that name can be called as what is it? So from the below calculation is valid, so that means your formula is correct. So still we're going to write more formulas. Okay, like in similar in excel applications we used some of the formulas, right, that candidate accepted or rejected some exercises, right? Same similar kind we're going to work, and we're going to make and beautiful presentations data visualized. We will work on that on upcoming classes. Okay, so once if you created this units into unit price, the moment you can able to find that word apply, click that word apply, and then click OK button. Okay, fine. So from the left hand side you can able to see that there is one small what is that hash, and before it will be contained as equal. Okay, so this equal hash is nothing but user created field, that means user created calculated fields. Okay, fine. So rest of the things it will be shown in that only hash it is. Okay, so only this portion you can see that it will be contains in that equal symbol. Okay, so how to identify that user created field in the sense hash, that means equal hash is nothing but user created calculated field. Okay, fine. So now this moment I can able to take this total amount sections, and I'm going to apply into that rows. Okay, fine. So now here you can able to get that clear idea about it. Okay, for total amount wise, who is the topper? Okay, so in central region, so Matthew is that toppest person in that central region. In east, Suzanne is that toppest total amount wise, he is the topper. Okay, and same similar kind, James is the topper in that west region. Okay, is it clear for everyone? I want to repeat again. Is it clear? Yes, please come back to that
Sir, can
chat
you
window.
please repeat?
Yes, yes, I will do it. Okay, okay. So I just removed that column. Okay, right. So I'll just remove, and then I'm going to delete this user defined field also. Okay, right. Again, one more time, I will create a what is that our function. That means our column. So if you want to delete, I can able to go with that right click. So here you can find that word can be called as delete here. Okay, I delete it off. So now before what we done for unit wise, we find it that highest salesperson. For unit price wise, we find it that salesperson. But what I want to create the total amount wise. So the total amount wise is nothing but unit into unit price. So you need to multiply that two values. That moment you can able to get total amount. So this moment you can able to find. So total amount wise, who is the topper in that region wise. Okay, right? So that means total amount wise, that is that our third task. Okay, right? So total amount wise, to find total amount wise, total amount sales representative in region wise. Okay, this is that our third task. Okay, so you have to suppose to write the formula. Total amount is equal unit into unit price. Okay, right? So I'm going to add these two fields. That means this field and then this field I'm going to add it. That means I'm going to multiply. Okay, fine. So in this location you can able to find that space, that white color space bars. So make it right click here and go and choose that word can be called as create calculated field. Okay, so click on this create calculated field and you can give the name of the column is nothing but total amount or sum amount. Okay, anything. Okay, you can find any word. You can also make that things to for understand that. Okay, right? Sum amount, total amount, whatever it is. Okay, so once if you return that name, and here you can just drag that columns units into, again you can able to drag that unit price. Okay, so you can drag, it is possible. Okay, it is okay for that, no issues. Or if you want to type, you can also type that particular fields. Okay, so I'll just type that units. I just type unit. Okay, and I'm going to type one more word as unit price. Okay, right? So that moment, if you type that correct formula or correct functionalities in that below section, you can able to see that the calculation is valid. That means you have that proper syntax you followed to creating that are user defined calculated fields. Okay, so once if you done it, and here you can find apply button, and here you can able to find one more OK buttons. Now from that left hand side you can see that that calculated field what we created. Okay, that some amount is that calculated field. It will be indicated as that what is it, logo format. That means hash. So hash is nothing but numbers. Okay, right? So this particular number field will be created by the user. So how we can able to understand by that user equal hash. Okay, so this equal hash is nothing but user created calculated fields. Okay, is it clear for all? So now this I can able to drag, I can able to put into that row sections. Okay, so now total amount wise, okay, that means some amount wise I can able to get that proper toppest what is that representative in what is that region wise. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, or I want to repeat one more time? Is it clear? Any doubts? Yes. Kirti, is it clear for you? Is done?
Yes, sir.
Fine, fine. Good. Good. I appreciate. Okay, right. So let's start that. Okay. So now, so this is that, what is it? The total amount wise, with simple data we just created. And let me make it little some advanced work. Okay. So for the presentation wise. Okay. So now from here, you can able to find that name can be called as sheet one, right? So just double click that. Once if you double click, here you can able to write that what is that, the topic, that means the content which you can able to make it suit for our work. Okay, right? So I can able to write, I just write region wise. Okay, right? So that means in region wise we just classify. Okay, right? Highest salesperson, or what is it, representative. Okay, right? So we just created that name for that what is it, just double click that sheet one. That moment you can able to get this type of window. Then you can write any content based on that particular work which you are working on it, and select this name which you done it. Okay, without selecting you can't able to get that the bold and italic and all. You must need to select it and make it bold, and then you can apply some font style whichever if you want to make for the presentation. Okay, so I can able to choose Tableau bold, and then if you want you can apply some colors whichever it is suitable for that design. Okay, so for sample I'll just use this type of colors, okay, right, or anything. It is okay for that. Okay, you can select and then make it center for that alignment. Okay, and here you can find apply, and here you can able to find that okay button. Okay, so that from the top you can able to see that. So region wise, highest sales person or representatives. Okay, is it clear? So that moment, what is it, still more I can able to make a presentation, you think. Okay, so here you can able to find that tooltip, and then here we can able to find that label. Okay, right, and here you can able to find that size and colors and detail. Okay, so lot. Okay, from the left hand side you can see to that the lot of options are there. So in that bar chart I want that value, I don't want to place a cursor and giving the data. Total sum amount for that Matthew is 3109 is that total sum amount for the Matthew. I don't want to place a cursor. That means I don't want to move the cursor over on that Matthew. Okay, right? I don't want to do that. If I see that all the values, so how to look at that? Okay, so take that total. That means that sum amount value, and here you can able to see that options can be called as label. Okay, just drag it. Okay, automatically from that each bar from the top you can able to get the values. Okay, right, so now I don't want to place a cursor, right? So in visualized I can able to see that who is the topper in that central wise or in east wise in west. Okay, right, so this is the format, and here you can find that the presentation mode. Once if you've done it, that's it. Okay, that's it. This is the work. Once we done it, you can able to find that presentation mode. You can click, you can able to see that what is that the role which you done it, and for that final presentation still lot we can able to do from the background image what I said from that last class, that means for our last session. Okay, right, so we have to make it different dashboards and different presentations. Okay, so now once we done it, so what I say from that last. Okay, is it clear for all, right? So now I will let you know that how to create this particular presentation should be in public. Okay, right, so how to upload that data into public. Okay, and I hope everyone will have that what is that, your registration username and password. Okay, so again I'm going to work on this Tableau public here. Okay, one, so don't close this your operations. Okay, right, so don't close your operations, let it be here. Okay, fine. So why? Because we need to upload this presentation through our online public profile it is. Okay, right, so now, so let's look at that. Here I'm going to click on this Tableau public free data visualization software. I'll just click on it, and here you can able to sign in your account. I'll just click on the sign in, and I'm going to use my email address and my password. Okay, I got signed in. Okay, fine. So now I just logged in my account. I'll just make it draw. Okay, right. So from here I want to see these presentations. Okay, right. So what we have to do now? So this is a profile. I have only two datas. That means two presentations which I have. So I need that one more. I'll just minimize it here and take up that your Tableau desktop application. Okay, fine. And here you can able to see that before uploading the data, here you can able to find the data source, right? You need to do that, extract that data. Without extract, your files will not be get uploaded to that profile. So many people they are telling, sir, I couldn't able to upload that my presentation in public Tableau public applications. Why? What is that problem? Okay, so the problem is nothing else. So here whatever you done the presentations, from that below you can able to see that the word data source is there, right? So from this data source you just click that. Why? Because we are working in that live connections, okay, right? We need to extract the data. Okay, that means you just click this extract the word, okay, right? It is very very important, okay, right? So extract with all data, so you just simply you can what is that, click that one. After selecting that extract, come back to that sheet one. It will ask that where you want to save this particular extract file, okay, right? You can save in anywhere of the location, it doesn't matter, okay. In my desktop location I can create one more file, okay, that means, sorry, one more folder I will create, okay. So this folder is nothing but, I'll go for Tableau extract data file, okay, right? So in this folder, and I'm going to save this this particular file name, okay, that is that my file name is office supplies files, okay. I can able to save, okay. Is it clear for all? Can you see that how to convert that file live into extract? Is it clear? Yes, or I want to repeat again one more time? Yes, fine, good. So same for all the actions, we're going to do that same work. I'm going to convert that live files into extract files. Same similar kind, we will repeat it off. Okay, fine, fine, perfect, fine. Okay, so yes, okay, fine. So let's start. So now, so what I've done, I just what is that, I just connected that file live into that extract. Then you can find that the name can be called as share workbook with others, okay. If you click that moment, it will ask you that server. What is meant by server? The server is nothing but your account is that server, okay, right? So this is what your profile, okay, right? So this URL, once if you logged in your account, right? Okay, so that moment you please take that your URL, take a copy, and from here in that server connection, please paste the connections, okay, right? Once if you logged in, after when you logged in, take that your URL, and here you have that word can be called as connect. So just you can click that connect, it takes some time, okay, right? Immediately your data will be pushed into that your profile. It is asking that what is it, workbook title you want to give. So I can change, like I'm going to change that name can be called as MCC. This is a session number 3. I'll make it with that, okay. So I given that name MCC, and then session number 3, and I'm going to click on this button, save button, okay. You just wait for it. The moment it will connect to that your public Tableau applications, it will be get posted. Fine. Is it clear for all? So this type of work, okay, so let me everyone please come into that chat window, okay, right? So is it clear for all? Whatever that our daily activities we are working in Tableau, you people you have to supposed to upload into that your what is that public sections, okay. So let's other people, for you people you can able to connect and make your design, it should be very much interesting format, okay. You can change the color, okay, right? And setting that background image and all, I will let you know that how to set up that image, okay. So you are getting my point, okay. So this is the way you can able to upload that your each files, okay, in your public site, okay. You can able to search, okay. So if you want to search my name, so you can able to go with that search here, okay, right? You can find my name in that or public portal, in that or what is a Tableau public portal, it is, okay, fine. Is it clear for all? Yes, for all the activities we're going to work on that same format. Every work it should be there, okay, right? And you people are what is that, I said from last class, take a picture and you can send to me that. So from here after I don't want that picture you have to send. I can go to that your profile, I will see that. So whether all the people are working on that correct format, okay, right? So just like what is a public portal it is, okay, fine. Is it clear for all? Any doubts? We'll continue that next work. Anyone have any doubts to how to upload the data in public profile? Is it clear? Yes, fine. For everybody? Yes, fine, perfect. And what about Shakti and Nitya, Manvita, Trisha, and what about others? Is it clear for all? Yes, fine, perfect. Yes, good. Fine. And what about Kritika? This text. Kirti. Okay, it's not. What about Kritika? Is it clear for? Yes. Okay, fine. So I can continue that one more work. Okay, fine. So one more work which we done it. Okay, but based on that, we're going to work on it. Okay, so this file I'll just save that in our Tableau sessions 3. This note. Okay, I'll just save this file. Okay, so now this is the design which I created, right? So I'm going to take a little one screenshot for sending yours is very easy for you. So just pick up this snippet. Okay, all good. So later I'll just customize. That moment you can see that which are the columns, fields I selected. It will be easy for your presentations. Okay, fine. I'll just minimize it. Okay. So now, so here in that Tableau sessions, we uploaded one, what is that, highest sales wise. And then in first class session, okay, right. So we had that as a candidate filtrations, right? So as one data, here you can able to find okay, come back to that as this work, number of accepted candidate is 4 and number of rejected candidate is 13, something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to add some people over here. Let me start work and then I can write. Okay, so some random input, I'll just type it. And some names I can properties. Some, okay, some names I just added, and then I can mark it as. So I just one sample data set. Okay, so this is data sets which we're going to work on it. Okay, right. So the serial number, candidate, age, degree. I'll take this Excel file. Okay, so from this we will present it in our work. Example, okay, from the beginning work. Okay, so how we can able to start our work. Okay, right. So one presentation also we created in our what is that, in our MCC session number 3 by name. Okay, so once if I click back my Tableau, and then I can able to check in my profile. Okay, now I have that three datas. Okay, in visualized, three datas are there, and here is one data, and here is one data. So if you click one more time, you can able to see that the complete design which you created. Okay, right. So I'll just back with that. Okay, fine. So let's continue with that. The candidate, what is that? The process, candidate validation or candidate reporter or something. Okay, whatever the name we can able to create it of. Okay. So now from here, I can go to that file, and I'm going to take that new workbook. Okay, that means new dashboard. I can able to take that workspace, and I'm going to bring the data with different platforms, different charts we can able to apply with that concept. Maybe a pie chart, and tomorrow I will just let you know that how to create a donut. Okay, so that type of chart visualizations how to create. So step by step we will look at that. Okay, fine. So I just created that one more new file. In 1 second, I just save it. I need to save this. Okay, I'll just press Control S. You can save that whatever that work you are working on it. Okay, in our Tableau session, that extensions will be Tableau workbook dot twb. Okay, that is the extensions for that our Tableau work. Okay, right. So today's work I'll just save it in our Tableau session file. Yeah, I just saved, and I want that one more new file. uh, it is opened. Okay, so we'll continue with that. I don't want to. Okay, so from here, our Tableau desktop is get started. I'm importing that the file which we worked, the candidate report. Okay, so one I will close it off. Okay, fine. So now here the same similar, from that left hand side you can able to see that data source options. Click on this data source, and here we're going to get the data. Okay, that is what Excel file we're going to get it. Okay, right. That candidate is that Excel file, and I'm going to get that Excel file here. Click on this Microsoft Excel, and I selected Microsoft Excel. The file which is available in that session number 3, candidate, and then I'll click open. What is it? Open button. Okay, fine. So it takes some time to executing that query, which is inside that particular Excel sheet. Okay, and then it will be automatically will shows that what are the fields which is available in that uh, here. Okay, I'll get started. Okay, so rest of the columns, okay, not required. This f7, f8, f10, and okay, these and all, it's not why, because we have some data still the last, right? Okay, right, so not required. So only our essential data is enough. Okay, right, so not required this remaining part, and all the serial number, uh, what is that, candidate name and age, degree, experience, status. This is enough. Okay, so these are the columns is not required. Okay, right. So we just right click, and you can able to hide it off. Right click, I just hide it, and then here right click. If can able to click that hide. I don't want to view that what is it, unwanted fields in my work. Okay, so I just right click again. What is that? I will hide it off. Okay, perfect. So now we have some certain data. Okay, right? So one is you can see that the names will be get indicated in that ABC. That's a text format. What I said from the last session is a dimensions, and here I have that all the people are in that what is that dimensions only. I don't have any measures here. Okay, right? So measures only in that format of what is that experienced, but uh, we need some what is that the fields. Okay, right? So if you click that in sheet 1, okay, so I can get that first, what is it, f2, f3. Why? Because what will happen, so automatically in the top in the data you can see that in that candidate name the top we can given that interview, yeah, interview list, it is taken. Okay, right? So I'll do the right click here and I can delete off that particular column. I don't need that. Okay, right? So with that particular file I remove that column, and that moment you just come back to that Tableau, and here what I need to do, I need to do the refresh, right? I don't want to see that this interview list. Okay, I removed that particular row. Here you can find that refresh data source. I'll just click on this refresh data source. Okay, so that moment immediately it will take an actions. Okay, fine. So now you can see that this experience will comes under hash, this age is comes under hash. Okay, so it's a proper data we can able to get it. Okay, fine. Is it clear for everyone? Please just come back to that our window sections. Is it clear? Yes, fine, perfect, good. Okay, right? So why? Because I don't want to get that what is it, different values. I need that what is a proper value should be get displayed. So what I done, I just removed that column. So now you can able to find perfect. Okay, let's start. So here you can able to see that the proper columns, age columns 21, 23. So now we have the proper values. Now you just get back to that our sheet 1. Okay, here I will click on this sheet 1. Okay, fine. So if I click that sheet 1, you can see to that the names, the candidate name, degree, and then what is that status. It will be what will characters is a text format, right? So that moment ABC text format, it will be different, and age is the number, and experience is the number, and number of accepted and number of rejected, that is also its number formats, right? Okay, so now let's start. Now what I'm going to do, I want that how many number of accepteds and how many number of rejecteds. Okay, right? Already I have a value, so not need to worry about it. Okay, so the moment what I will do, I'll just double click. You see, before what I have done, we dragged it, no? So there is one more options automatically. Your Tableau desktop will make that one more business intelligence tool. You just double click, automatically it will be set in that row sections. Okay, again what I will do, I'm going to double click that what is it, number of rejected. Again it is set it. Okay, right? But it is not in proper way. Okay, right? I'm not getting into the, but directly it will be taken into that, what is that, as a scatter plots. Okay, some scatter plots, it is not what is it, visible good. I can take this and I will apply into that this format. This also is correct. I'm not what is it, when we visualized it is not quite good. And here I will click this, right? So this format is okay. So little bit kind of okay, right? So you can able to make that in different chart wise. So number of accepted and number of rejected. Okay, I'll just close this one. You can see that number of accepted and number of rejected. Okay, I can able to little. It's hitting. Okay, one second. Okay, so let I'll make it some other pictures. Number of accepted are there, number of rejected. This also I'll put into the column sections. I'll take this one. Okay. So now, so this is one more format. Okay. So number of accepted and then what is that number of rejecteds, I want to see that the people, okay, right, that candidate names, right, clear. So that is also I wanted. Just double click here. You can see that the people who are accepted and who are that rejected. Now some sample data, again I will remove it off, all the values I will remove. Okay, right. Now what I want to view that candidate names. Just double click. Yeah, here I have the candidate names, and I want the status. Double click. Here you can able to get the double click operations. Okay, right. In experience wise, I want to know about it. So again, double click that experience. So here you can able to see, and which column if you want, you can able to see that. Okay, right. So again, I will let you know that how to create this accepted peoples and rejected peoples in one category with experience wise, okay, with age wise. Okay, so whatever the conditions it is, okay, right. So again, I will create that, what is that, experience wise accepted candidate and rejected candidates. I will remove that all the fields here. Okay, so let's start. Okay, you just follow that command. Okay, whichever the fields I'm just choosing that moment. Okay, right. So you just see to that same similar process you can try it. So first one, what I need that candidate name. So just place a cursor in that candidate name, double click on it. Okay, I'll just double click. Immediately you can able to see that all the candidate names will be get displayed here. Okay, so next, what I want status also. Okay, right. I want that accepted or rejected, I don't know that, right. So how many peoples are what is it, rejected, and how many peoples are what is it, accepted. So those type of I want some visualized. Okay, so that visualized you can't able to create it in Excel applications. So now I can able to do that, double click. Immediately it is given that the first candidate, Alia, is accepted, and Anand is get rejected, and Binu is rejected, and Dinesh is rejected. So some data. Now these both are text format. Okay, right. So these both are text format, in the sense what I want to do the presentation, nothing. I want one column should be in number format. That moment only other charts can able to enable it off. Okay, so text format I can do nothing. Correct? Clear? So I want one number field. Which field you want? Whether you want age field or whether you want experience field. Okay, I can pick that experience field. Okay, right. So now, so three conditions it is, sorry, two conditions are there in experience wise and then status wise. So again, I'm going to double click this experience. You can see that automatically it can able to generate it one more field, candidate names, status sections, and then experience wise sections. Okay, right. So now here you can able to choose whichever that design if you want. I want the design of this design. Okay, I'll select this one. Okay, right. So this is that chart we worked from that last session, side by side bar chart. If you want pie chart also you can able to create. Okay, fine, clear. So now what we have to supposed to do, so we need that columns. In column wise, status and candidate names, fine, it's in a column wise. In row wise, I have an experience. Okay, so in this particular accepted people, who is that toppest experienced person I need to find. And same similar kind, here you can able to have that one small what is that, ascending and descending order operations. Okay, right. You can able to make it both. Okay, if you want you can able to do that ascending order. If you want to click again one more time, it will go for in descending order also. Okay, fine. So I will make it in that what is that, in ascending order format. Okay, so here. Okay, so here, who is the topper in that experienced wise? Okay, so the first person in accepted candidate. Okay, so Trisha is the toppest experienced person, and Sunil next, and next Alia, then Shreya and Sana. So those peoples you can able to easily understand with that side by side property. Okay, fine. So now I, same similar kind, if you want to work with that what is that, status or something, here you can able to drag and put into that label sections. Or if you want age wise, you can also drag it. Experienced wise, if you want, you can drag it. So better I can be able to take that experience, and I'm going to drag into that label. Okay, so now you can able to see that that number of accepted and rejected candidates. So Trisha is that first person who holding that what is the number of experienced in my professional as number 4. Okay, right. And then I can also have next candidate who is that Sunil. Okay, so what is that he contains that 4 years experience in that professional. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so same similar kind, you can able to upload this particular file in your public Tableau site. Okay, so how we can able to connect? So before that I said you need to go for that extract that file, correct? So click on this data source property. Okay, fine, click on this data source property, and here you can able to find live and then extract. So one time you just extract that file, click that options, and then just make it little below from that sheet one. Click on this sheet one, it will ask that where you want to save. Same similar kind, right? I saved this particular Tableau extract file in that desktop in my location. One more file I created, right? So Tableau extract data, I'll just double click. Okay, so from this here I will create whatever the names. If you want, you can able to save as per that your requirement. Okay, so Tableau data extract, that is a dot hyper. Okay, that is that it is extracted file it is. Now I'm going to save this file here. Yes, I'm done. Okay, now you just come back to that sheet one. Okay, so if you want, you can click that see in presentation mode. Yeah, this is a presentation mode. Okay, there is no much difference here. Okay, right, so from the last end this is just, we can make it double click, and then again I will select. I put that interview report. Same, I'll select, I'll make it bold, and I will make it center, and change that the font style, whatever if you want. Okay, I'll choose this. Okay, so still more in upcoming classes, I will let you know that what are the other things you can able to include here. Okay, in this particular what is that heading that we will discuss about it, and then I'll click apply, and then I'll click OK button. Now in presentation I just taken that in dashboard format. Then here I have that options can be called as share work with others. Okay, same similar kind, you just click, and it will ask that book number 2 for the second one. I'll just give that candidate and save button. Last time you connected, right? So for the next time you no need to do connecting all the things, and no need to take that copy URLs, nothing required. Automatically it will pulled into that your profile through that your public dashboards. Okay, fine. Is it clear for everyone? So let's everybody just be in that chat window. Is it clear? So from next sessions you can able to okay, you can send that your URL in that our WhatsApp group. That moment if I click that URL, immediately it will take into that public Tableau. I can see that how many works you completed. Okay, fine. Is it clear for all? Any doubts? I need to repeat again one more time. Any doubts are here? Yes, fine, perfect, good. And what about Sanjana and Trisha? Yes, fine, fine, good. What about Trisha? Next, and yeah, fine. And Surabhi and Shakti, and what about yours? Fine, fine, good, good, perfect, right. So this is that. next work you people have to supposed to work and you need to do that. Okay, so in your profile, so let any other people, okay, for that any other outside HR people, if they can able to connect into the Tableau. Okay, so if they want some requirement, it just like a public, what is that, uh, they can able to see to that you can able to follow and start following the things, it will be easy to connect. Okay, so if other people, if they connected, okay, you can able to find that word can be called as, okay, so nominate. Okay, so some few things you can able to connect with your name. Okay, and something you can choose that what is that channel, okay, what type it is. Okay, you can able to make your profile still more, okay, right? So this is okay, so this is not required that much more, and if it is you like, you can make it add favorite, and then you can also share with some other people, okay, with embedded code, and I can work with in Twitter and all the things, you can able to share it. Okay, again I'll just click and I'll back to that public folder. Okay, fine. So now I'll go with my profile. Okay. So today we just worked with what is it? Two things. One is MCC session 3 and then candidate. Okay, right? So here you can see that number of views, two views. Okay, right? So the people, they can watch what you can able to see that. If you search that, I'm not sure about, maybe you people are searched in my profile, whether it is uploaded or not. Okay, right? So it will be visible. Okay, so number of views and starred the things, it will be works fine. Okay, right? So let's continue. So now, so this is that the thing, you people has to work in your public, from the desktop to public, everybody should be get clear idea. And I will give that one more thing, one more file which I will give you now. This I will share that in your profile. So you people, let's start work with this, using Excel formula only you can write. Then I will tell you that how we can able to work in Tableau applications from next section. That means from tomorrow. Okay. So one second. Now I will take that that representative name list. I will pick up with that from that session. If it is okay, fine. Okay, so I'll take this name list and take and copy. Okay, fine. So it's not a candidate name. I'll make, sorry, employee name. Okay, right? So the people are there. Okay, serial number. So number of employers, maybe a something. Okay, fine, no issues. And here I want that performance about that employer. Okay, performance rating. You think? And here I want status. You think? Okay, right? So two columns. I have performance ratings and then status rating. The performance rating is nothing but how much that person is worth. Okay, right? So I'll just go with that rank between function. Okay, for random thing, I'll just go with that 1 to 10. Okay, fine. So just double click. Okay, fine, clear. So here you can able to see that I have some of that performance rating wise. Okay, that employer performance rating wise. Okay, for example, first Stray, uh, performance rating wise is 6, and then next can employee name Alia, rating is 9. Naveen, what is it, 5. Then Trisha is 9. So rating wise I need some statement. Okay, right? So what is that status? So I'll just write that conditions here. So based on that, you people get start work with this. Okay, so it is changing, right? So I need to set up, I don't want to change, so I'll press Control C, select the range, and Control Alt V, right? So we have to fix up that particular value and selecting that the range, okay, right? So Control C, Control Alt V, and I will remove the rand between functions, okay, right? So now I have that some range of value sets, okay, fine. So the conditions, 1 to make it 4, okay, right? 1 to make it 4. So we'll make it as in a text, okay. 1 to 4, you can make that what is that, worst performance, one simple word, okay, fine. And then 4 to 8, okay, you can mark it as average performance. And then, sorry, this also I need to convert into the text format. Okay, 5 to 8, sorry, 5 to 8, okay. And here 9 to 10, okay, you can able to give that what can be called as best performance. So this is the task you have to supposed to work, okay, right? And from here you just add it off, okay, right? For example, Streya, so Streya will comes into that particular category. And then next employer, okay, next employer, so I want that the statement, so what is the thing you want to use it, which conditions you want to apply, so that part you can take care of it, okay, right? So this file, once that a session is get completed, immediately I will put into that. You people start work with that in Excel first, okay. So after that, from tomorrow, I will let you know that how to create this type of conditional functions as faster in Tableau application, and for presenting wise also we can able to do. And keep it one more point, okay. So this Tableau application is that first business intelligence tools for making that all the kinds of data, okay, right? And I heard about that what is it, one of the student is asked, sir, Power BI is also one of the same similar kind of Tableau. No, Power BI is Microsoft company's product, it is started now, okay, so you have to keep it in the point. So this Tableau application compared to Power BI and most advanced what is that trending software, okay, you can able to do lot of data sets, and taking collaboration of the data from outside, you can present your data, and much more skills you can able to implement it, okay, right? So this is the task I will share in our WhatsApp group. You people start work today, and I will see that, okay, so who can able to complete that. Let's check with that who is a smarter, okay. So I'll just save this file in here, okay. I'll find that file performance. Given that file name as file perform. Okay. Is it clear for all? Yes. Any doubts? Yeah, please just come back to that chat window notes. Yeah, it's clear. Any doubts? Or I want to repeat. Fine, good. I want to repeat that the assignment work. Good, fine. Yes. Okay. Good. So now this files everything I will share to your what is that in your account, and make it clear this type of work, okay. And then uh, let me tell you that what are the things we're going to work in that upcoming classes, okay. So what type of data sets we're going to have, and what are the things we're going to work on it, okay, right? So for example, okay, we can think about it like I hope some people will have interested in IPL matches, right? Clear? So let's start with that. So now the IPL matches started from that year of. 2008, and then till that 2022, I want to suppose to find total number of matches won by RCB, something like Chennai Super Kings, and then Mumbai Indians. I want to find the total number of winning matches. Okay, for example, I want to see that Royal Challengers Bangalore total number of winning matches and total number of what is that lost matches. So like that, I want to do that in presentation wise. Okay, right? And I want to find that the people who scored more runs in that IPL seasons in that particular year or certain years from 2015 to 20. So those type of analyzing purpose, this is one task. This type of task we're going to work in some sessions. Okay, right? You're getting my point? Is it clear for all? Yes? Is it clear? Yes, fine. Good. Right. So, and one more data set, I'll just show that. Okay, you just see the moment you can able to understand. Okay, I'll show that the data set. Just a second. I hope I shared with some people. Yes. Okay, I just shared one document to one of the student. Okay, right. So you see to that one Excel file I have. Okay, right. Again, I'm telling data set. Okay, this Excel file contains some collection of data sets. Okay, fine. So let me show that. So from this is a data set. Is it can you people will understands that what is that data set means? Okay, right. I'm not clear idea. Okay, you can see to that this particular Excel file, all the things will be get characters, numbers, and I'm not clear about it. I want it in visualized. Okay, right. One work if you find it and if you present, so I'll be happy about it. Okay, same similar kind of people will be happy about it, right? Okay. So first, what is meant by data set? I will explain this. Okay. So I hope you people will have idea about IMDb, International Movie Database, correct? Fine. So in that, I have some certain data sets from the year of 2007 to 21, something else. Okay, and the type of movie color. Okay, its color and director name you can able to find James Cameron, and then number of what is that movie critics. Okay, and duration of the movie and lot of informations about the particular movie I just taken from that. Okay, it's the name movie title is Avatar. Then if you find the language is English, okay, the country is USA. Then if I move a little, that year is 2009, and then what is that IMDb score? That IMDb score is 7.9, right? Clear? And then you can able to find that lot of informations. Now I'm giving some conditions for you. Okay, so what is the condition? So this I will assign you people tomorrow. I will give you that. You people take some 2 days, Saturday, Sundays. Okay, and you can start work with this Monday. So this I will give you. I'm just telling that what we're going to work in upcoming classes. Okay, so I want a movie score above 8, exactly 8 or something. That's what I given. Greater than is equal to 8, and I want certain movie names. One day English. I want one day horror genre type, and then between the year 2015 to 2020. So now you people make this in presentation. In Excel, it is very difficult. Okay, right? But if you are working in Tableau, It is very simple, and you can now, what is that, you can make it presentation wise, you can set background image, and there are lot of things, it will be easy for you. So what I'm telling you, you can simultaneously, you people work in Excel also, you will have that more idea about it. Okay, so in Excel is also one of the power thing. Okay, so writing formulas, functions, and you can see to that what in real time data set means, you can able to understand it. Okay, so I hope the sessions will be get very interesting, I guess. Okay, any doubts you have, I'll share this file once the session is get end. Any doubts we have in this session about? Okay, so everybody just come into that chat window. Is it clear? Yeah, any doubts are here? Make it fast little. Yes, fine, good, I appreciate. Yes. Next, Nitya, Trisha, is it clear for everybody? Sanjana, okay, good, fine. Mm-hmm. Yes, fine, good, good. Okay, right. So I just shared this recording window from tomorrow. Okay, right. And whatever that source files which I will send today only, that notes or something else. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, fine. So now I'll just share that document file. You just work on it. Okay. So we'll connect from tomorrow sessions. Okay, I'll end up the sessions today. Okay. See you. Bye.